Good afternoon, Facebook and Instagram friends. I'm Carmen Presti from the Primate Sanctuary, and welcome to part 2 of my educational presentations on primates. Today's part is on New World monkeys. If you missed part 1, that was on Old World monkeys yesterday. You can actually look on my page, my Facebook page, and it is still running. And the test is also on there. There is a 10 question quiz at the end of this presentation also. But today it's on New World monkeys, and it's starring Bella, Sarah, and Emily. So I have 3 primates with me today. And before I get into bringing out the primates, I'm going to just sort of repeat myself from yesterday, tell you a little bit about the Primate Sanctuary. The Primate Sanctuary is a nonprofit organization that takes in abused, unwanted, index research monkeys and apes. Today at our facility, we have 40 primates here. 10 exotic birds flew in, as you could hear one in the background. For some reason, people think that if you have monkeys and apes, you should also have birds. And we don't have a problem taking in the birds because the birds are actually an enrichment program for our monkeys and apes. They add natural sound to the environment. They add beautiful color to the environment, activity, and if a bird gets loose, a quick snack for a monkey. I'm only joking, just like yesterday. Our birds are not bird brains. They are very intelligent. I can literally take them out of their cage, set them up on top of their cage. They will not fly over to any of the monkeys' enclosures, and there's a reason why. Every time they're looking at a monkey, the monkey's looking back at them like this. And that's a threat. And what they're telling those birds, if you fly over here, you better bring the blue cheese because you're going to be lunch. My birds will actually fly from bird cage to bird cage, but they won't fly towards any of the enclosures. Now, again, this is a free presentation, but if you can help us out, as you may or may not know, we lost all of our 2020 income for the year. And we really don't know what 2021 is going to hold for us. Hopefully, it's going to get better. So if you could click the button on Facebook, make a donation that way, or you can visit our website, www.theprimatesanctuary.com, click donate. Also, our address is on that website, so you could also mail us a check if you prefer checks instead. But we could greatly appreciate it, and 100% of your donation goes to the care of all our primates, all 40 of them. Now, remember, all these primates are, most of them, 90% of our primates are ex-pets, the rest are research animals. Please, if there's one thing you take from my presentation, it should be this. Monkeys and apes are not pets. They should be left with their mothers, not pulled from their mothers and sold on the pet trade market. When that happens, there's a lot of neurotic behaviors that happen in the infants and also in the mother because the mother just lost her baby. So please, I know they're cute. I know they look like the best pets in the world. They're actually not. Out of the 40, I can handle 7 of them. Okay? And the other 33 will rip me apart. They are not pets. All right. With that all said, give me a second. I'm going to grab Bella, and I'm going to bring her out for you to see. All right, this is Bella. Can everyone say hi to Bella? Isn't she beautiful? I'll show you how big she is. This is Bella, and Bella is a New World monkey. And all your New World monkeys are from South America. And she is known as a common marmoset. Now, how many of you people out there think she's a baby because of her size? She's not. She's actually full grown. She weighs 8 ounces. That's less than a can of pop. But what this little girl lacks in size, she makes up in intelligence, personality. She's got an amazing personality. Appetite, this little girl could eat. And one other thing, odor. Out of all our primates at the facility, guess who smells the worst? The marmosets. And the reason why is because they have a scent gland right there on their bum. And they take that scent gland and they actually rub it up and down on their branches, and they rub it on their bedding, and it's kind of oily, and then they rub their body in it. And you know what it smells like? BO. Now I'm noticing, and I could hold her by the tail, kids. This doesn't hurt her, all right? It's like a built-in leash. Please do not try that at home with your dog or cat. A monkey's tail is made out of muscle and bone, where a dog and cat's tail is made out of fat and bone. So you will actually hurt them. She wants to go dumpster diving. And I just unzippered the pouch. She's going to look for treats here. There you go. Did you get it? Did you get one? No? Here, try this pouch. I know there's a couple other things in there that you're not interested in. Hold on. You ready? There you go. Go get it. Aha. Hurry up. There you go. Show everyone what you got. See, Fruit Loops. Actually from Lewiston Porter. Thanks, guys. Is that good? What, do you see yourself in the camera? Huh? See, there's another monkey in front of me. Huh? Us primates are the only, us humans and the great apes are the only primates that actually recognize themselves in the mirror or in the reflection. So right now, when she stopped and stared, she thought it was another monkey, and she still does. But she said, you know what? This is too good to worry about another monkey. Huh? Is that good? Don't make it an all-day project, please. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead, drop it all over. You know who's cleaning. Here you go. Are you done? One of her, I'm not going to let her dumpster dive again because one of her favorites is right here. And if you notice, can you see that? It's a live cricket. Watch. Oh, yeah. Did you get it or did you lose? No, you got it. Oh, yeah. Crickets. Mmm. Delicious. They love all kinds of bugs. I catch big spiders for them because they're real juicy. So when I bite in them, they squirt. All right, you're dropping legs. You want one more? I want to show everyone one more. Here we go. Good girl. All right, are you done? You got crickets sticking out of your mouth. Come on, don't you have any manners? There you go. Ooh, cricket legs. Yeah, some barbecue and blue cheese on those. If you notice her hands, they have claw-shaped nails. And that's why I have this arm guard on. They're very, very sharp. When you weigh 8 ounces, she wants to get another treat. I'm going to let her get a... When you weigh 8 ounces... and you live up in the treetops and it's windy out, you got to take those nails and dig them into the tree so that you could hold on for dear life. The other thing they use those claw-shaped nails for is that they will take their nail and carve a little comma into the tree bark. And what that does, it releases the sap, which is very high in sugar, and these guys love the sap, and they'll lick the sap up. So if you're ever in a rainforest in South America and you see these little commas in the tree, it's probably because there's a social group of marmosets there. Hi, little girl. Now, if you notice her hair, perfect camouflage. Looks just like tree bark, correct? Isn't that cool? Look at that tail. 90% of all their predators come from up above. Birds of prey, hawks, eagles, owls, all like to eat these guys. Now they live in social groups, all the way up to 100 of them in one group. So there's 200 sets of eyes looking up at the sky at all times. Only thing they have to do is give one warning bark and everyone runs for cover. And if you can't make it, you just snuggle onto a tree and you'll look like part of the tree. And that's where that camouflage comes in too. Hi, little girl. Now, what's really kind of cute, during breeding season, when a female sees a male monkey that she likes, she tongue flicks at him. She'll go just like that. And that's how she lets the monkey or the other monkey know that she likes him. And what's funny about that, that's how I met my wife about 30-some years ago. No, just kidding. But they do. We had a marmoset here named Edie. And Edie had the hots for my dog. And whenever my dog Maggie came into the facility, Edie would follow her around in the cage, just tongue flicking at her. And Maggie was actually oblivious that Edie had the hots for her. Huh, would you stop? Would you stop? Huh, who's that? Oh, no. Okay, sorry about that. Huh. What are you doing? Now, when they do have an offspring, the babies weigh 20% of the mother's body weight. Now, we'll put that in human terms. That's like a 150-pound woman giving birth to a 30-pound baby. That is one big baby. But guess what? Single babies are not common. Twins, a little bit more common. They say the most common is triplets. So in human terms, that's like a mother carrying around 90 pounds of baby. And that is a lot of baby to be carrying around. But the mother marmosets don't really have to worry about it, because what happens is dad will come over. He'll take a couple of the babies from her to give mom a little bit of a break. Run them through the forest. When they get hungry, bring them back to mom. They jump up on her chest where they actually feed. Hi, little girl. So you're a sweetie. She's a rescue out of North Carolina. She was actually an ex-pet. These guys are really a big problem for our sanctuary because they are also known as the finger monkeys. And what happens is these dealers and breeders are actually selling them as pets, and they're not pets. Okay, and what they do, when the baby is born, they weigh 2 ounces and they're about this big. They take pictures of the baby on their finger, and that's where they get the name from, finger monkeys. And they sell them $5,000-$6,000 a pop. And there's a lot of interbreeding going on with these guys, and it's just terrible. You don't do that to the monkeys. And if you look at my post from last September, you see we had a marmoset monkey that came in. Her name was Chloe, and Chloe was a self-mutilator. And it was really bad. Both her knees were shot. We had to amputate the one leg because of that. And that's because they're not pets. They have to be left with their mom. And I could go on and on with stories, but I'm not going to today. Hello, girl. You good girl? All right, can everyone say goodbye to Edie or to Bella? You ready? Give me a second. I'll bring out my next primate. All right, I got a monkey on my back. This is Sarah. You know what, Sarah? You smell so good. I gave her a bath this morning, and she smells really good. What was it? Oh, baby soap. Yeah, Johnson's & Johnson. But this is Sarah, and Sarah's a New World monkey also, so she too is from South America. She is known as a capuchin monkey, and I'm just going to back up a little bit here. She is known as a capuchin monkey. And the capuchin monkey got their name from the Capuchin friar monks. The Capuchin friar monks used to wear these long black or brown robes with little black caps on the back of their head. And if you look at the back of her head, you can see it looks like she has a little black cap there. And that's where they get their name from, capuchin monkey. Now, if you're over the age of 30, you'll probably remember these guys as organ grinders. And an organ grinder monkey, if you ever went to a state fair, there might be a gentleman or a woman there with a music box. And that music box is called an organ grinder. And he'd be cranking music, and he usually has a capuchin monkey dressed up in a little outfit. And if you held out a... Hey, where are you going? Come on up here. No, you're not going to sleep. Come on up here. And if you held out a quarter... that capuchin monkey would come up to you, take that quarter from you, and maybe shake your hand, If you came up to them and gave him $1, he might come up to you and give you a little monkey kiss on the cheek. If you give him a penny, you know what they do with the penny? They grab it and they throw it right back at you. Very, very intelligent primates here. These guys are so smart, they're known to help people out. Someone who might be confined in a wheelchair could have a capuchin monkey specially trained to help them out in the house. These monkeys are so smart, they could go up into a high cupboard shelf, grab a can of soup, bring it down for you so you could cook it on the stove. They could open up your refrigerator door, open up a can of pop, put a straw in it, and hold it for you so you could drink out of it. They can answer your telephone, hold it up to your ear so you could talk to the person calling you. They could text message. No, I'm only kidding. Maybe within the next year or two when you come to our new facility in Wilson, New York, you might see our capuchin monkeys with their smartphones text messaging the capuchin monkey right next to them like, hey, Emily, we're getting bananas today, or something like that. Huh, little girl? Huh, Sarah? What? Who do you see? Now, because of all the primates that we have at our facility and the tortoise and the dogs and cats, we go through a lot of food every week. And we're very fortunate to have vendors that help us out. Boulevard Produce has been donating to us for at least 15 years. Target is also another one that donates to us. They donate a lot of fruits and vegetables and meats. Blackwood Pet Supply donates all the monkey chow biscuit that we need. And Entenmann's Bakery donates all the breads and cereal. Now, during this pandemic, everyone's cut back a little bit. And I get it. I understand. The one thing that really hurt was Entenmann's actually closed their doors. But hopefully they're going to open up again sometime soon. Because the monkeys love the nut bread, and they also loved all the different cereals that we would get from them. They're great for enrichment programs and so on. But we're still doing all right. It was real nice to have Target come on. And remember, if you do go into any of those stores, please thank whoever it is. They might not even know they're doing it, but thank them for supporting the Primate Sanctuary. Because there's only two positive things about a primate being in captivity. One is the amazing medical attention they receive through all our vets, and we have a pediatrician too that helps us. And the other thing is the wide variety of food that they get in captivity. Everything else stinks. Huh, Sarah? Now come back up here. Now, one day when I went to Boulevard Produce to pick up produce, they had a couple cases of mushrooms there, and I'm like, mushrooms? I don't know if they're going to like mushrooms. Maybe they'll like them raw. Maybe they'll like them cooked. I'm not 100% sure. So what I did for their breakfast, I gave them raw mushrooms with the rest of their diet. Then for their dinner, I cooked the mushrooms and gave them cooked mushrooms with the rest of their dinner. So when I got to Sarah's cage, all her food from her breakfast was still in the bowl. That's a red flag. That's telling me Sarah might not be feeling well. And she was all the way up at the top of her cage. And I said, Sarah, what's wrong, honey? She went like this. There you go. So I tried to get her to come down and go, Sarah, come on down. And again, she went, Sarah. And that's a threat. So I reached in her bowl, pulled the mushrooms out. You know what she did? She came running right down, grabbed her banana, started eating her banana. So I went to put the mushrooms back in. She ran back up to the top of the cage, and again she went, Who's that? Oh, wait, your teeth are. Guess what? Sarah is afraid of mushrooms. Yes, you are. Now, normally there's an audience. Watch what she does with this mushroom. I'm not sure she's going to do it or not. Sarah. Mushroom. Give me that mushroom. Oh, you're going to eat it? Yeah, I don't think so. I got another one. Oh, two of them. You don't like that smell? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Give it to him. You ready? Who is that? What are you going to do with them? Oh, there you go. All right, she threw them right into the crickets. Thank you, Sarah. Something else I have to pick up, huh? That's what she does with her mushrooms. She takes her mushrooms and she throws them. Whoever's in the front row gets hit by mushrooms. And if any of you people have been in the front row, you know that she throws them at everyone. And it's usually the kid that's acting up is the one that's going to get belted with mushrooms. I trained her well, didn't I? But it's funny how she doesn't like the mushrooms. We had another capuchin monkey that didn't like asparagus, was actually afraid of asparagus too. So I don't know what it is. The one time I fed him prickly pears, it was funny because everyone was watching everyone else to see who was going to be the first one to try it. How's Sarah? Probably the coolest thing about the capuchin monkey is what's wrapped around my neck, her tail. This is called a prehensile tail. And what I mean by prehensile tail is that she could actually use that tail. She could actually use that tail just like we use our hands. That tail is so strong, she can hang from a branch in a tree by her tail, hold two of her monkey friends, and swing them back and forth. A mother capuchin monkey doesn't need a leash. She has a built-in leash, and it's the tail. Baby gets too far from her, she grabs that tail, get over here. She pulls him back, and she comes running right back to her. Now, having a tail around my neck during the winter months, pretty cool. It's like wearing a scarf. On a day like today, where it's like 80 degrees outside, and probably about 80 degrees where I'm at, it's not too cold because my neck's really sweating from it. Hi, little girl. All right, come here. Come on up here. All right. You going to say goodbye to everyone? Say goodbye. All right, give me a second. I'm going to grab my third monkey, Emily. I'm going to show you something you never saw before, so give me a second. Good girl. All right. This is Emily. Who you see? Who do you see? Don't grab my phone, whatever you do. This is Emily, and Emily is also a capuchin monkey. Now, the difference is Emily is a brown capuchin, and Sarah is a black and white capuchin. And these two are caged or housed together, and they're best friends. Sarah she's about 25 years old, and Emily here is 20 years old now. So there is a little difference. These guys could live up into their 40s. We have probably about 15 of our primates are over the age of 30, the oldest being 43 years old. Huh. Now, I told you I was going to show you something that you never saw before. You ever see someone put a diaper on a monkey? Well, you're going to today. Now, you know where you buy monkey diapers from? Target, Walmart, they sell them. What you do is you go there, you buy a diaper, you take your finger, you shove it through the back. You know what this is for? Her tail, correct? And you got yourself a monkey diaper. Now, when I go to put this diaper on her, I want you to watch her face. If you see her face looking like this, that's a play face. And that means I'm in trouble because someone's going to start monkeying around with me. And don't you grab the light. All right, I'm going to probably bring this up a little bit. Hopefully everyone could see. I can't see. There's a lot of pop-ups coming up. All right, you ready? No, don't you jump over there. Are you ready? No, over here. Okay, give me your tail. Good girl. Now, she has a prehensile tail. So what she's doing is curling it into a little ball so I can't get it through the hole. All right. There we go. Got that. You ready? Lay this way. Good girl. You ready? Come on. I'm going to put this on. And this is the only time that primates wear diapers, is when I'm taking them out. Just because I don't want to get messed on. I don't want poop on my back. Or wee-wee on my back. Let me get this one. Very good. You ready? Almost done. Hey. Ta-da! Put a diaper on her. Look at that. And to all you dads out there, I'm going to move this table back a little bit. To all you dads out there, I don't ever want to hear you saying, I don't want to put the diaper on my child. It's too hard. Try to put a diaper on a monkey. Huh, Emily. Now, remember how smart and intelligent I told you these capuchin monkeys are? I want to make sure you can see my pouch. Okay. Emily, you want to get your treat? Would you like to get a treat? No, not up there. Here, come get your treats. Watch how she uses her prehensile tail. She's a little bit nervous. Excuse me. She'll use, and she's threatening. Who are you threatening? The birds? Yeah? Yeah. She'll use her prehensile tail to hold on to my neck, and then she's going to come down and unzipper the pouch and get her treats. Prehensile tail. Zippering the pouch. That's it? You're not going to get a treat? Look, I'll give you one. Maybe that'll get you going. I'll give you one. Want one? Oh. Fruit Loop. Yeah. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Okay, you want to go get your treat? Go get your treat. Here she goes. Go ahead. Good girl. And you can see how she's unzippering. And did you get a treat? Yeah. You got a bunch of them, huh? I know you love crickets, don't you? Would you like a cricket? What's that? And it's my African gray parrot in the background saying good boy and talking up a lot. Huh, Bobby Boo? You're not going to eat that? Huh? See, you don't know what's going on. See, I like performing for an audience. She looks like she's got Elvis sideburns, doesn't she? And you see those two little tufts of hair on the top of her head? When she gets excited, which she is now, they're standing straight up. Ha. There you go. Just don't drop them down my ear or somewhere. Look at that. Ha. Now, Emily is a rescue out of Buffalo, New York. We got her when she was about 3 years old. And what happened with her was someone had her as a pet, which they're not pets. And Emily used to chase her into the bathroom and not let her out. And when Mary was stuck in the bathroom, Emily was trashing the house. And she just threw the cricket away without the legs. Nice. Nice. All right, he's not going far. And Emily would not let her out of that bathroom. Whenever she opened up the door a little bit, Emily would charge it and scare her, so she had to shut the door. She used to have to call her dad, who was a professor at UB, to come home and get Emily back in the cage. So the day that we went over, she asked us if we would take her, and we did. It was funny because when she saw one of our presentations and me working with Emily, she wanted her back. But once they come to the Primate Sanctuary, we do not breed, we do not sell, we do not trade. We just had someone call us about a year ago about two of our oldest monkeys that we have here, wondering if Spanky and Emmy Lou were still alive, and they both are. Emmy Lou's 39, and I believe Spanky's 43 now. They're old, though. I sent pictures and so on. They're like, oh, my God, they're getting old. Yeah, so am I. I used to have hair when I was younger. Huh, Emily? Now, if you could help us out, we would greatly appreciate it. Make a donation today. Just click on that Facebook button or visit our website, theprimatesanctuary.com. click donate, and our address is also there. If you know any businesses or companies or corporations that might be interested in sponsoring us or donating to us, please message me their info, contact number, and I'll get a hold of them. Also, if you know of any grants out there or low interest loans for a nonprofit organization, please contact me. I did try for the PPP, or I couldn't try for the PPP because we're strictly a volunteer facility. We do not take paychecks home. None of us, myself included. And we also did the ELDI loan too, and we got turned down for that one. So we're grasping at straws. Hopefully something is going to come our way and we could help these guys out and keep doing what we're doing. Again, and just give these guys the best possible home possible. I'd like to say thanks a lot for chiming in. Share it with everyone. Stay safe. God bless. Love you all. Bye. Ciao.